Okay, I'm going to start streaming. I want to make sure that you can hear me. I'm on a little bit of a delay, but it's poker time. I wanted to show you what I'm playing right now. I'm playing a couple of different tournaments, but I wanted to have registration close so that we could, stream it, and then we'd actually be in the money, so you can sort of see how this middle range of a tournament, how it looks. And so let me open up a tournament lobby if I can. All right, so we got the table up, and now we have the tournament lobby up. Hello, tournament lobby. There you are. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. Nothing's really happening, but this is America's Card Room. We're streaming live from the basement of the Science Building. We are in the Big Ten, 12,500 guaranteed, the 12.5 guaranteed. We had 521 entrants. We are down to 121. 81 get paid. The minimum cash here is $51, all the way up to 2,844 up top, which is awesome because that's like what I need to break even for the summer. But right now we're in fourth place, UCCS Poker Club, UCCS, and that's our name here on America's Card Room. 81 players getting paid. This is a $30 buy-in. We bought in one time, lost aces, cracked, bought in again for $60 total. We lost straight to a straight, straight to higher straight, obviously, and we then bought in a third time. So we're in for this 3 times, which is 3 times 30. We are at 90. Dude, I got a 7. I'm playing a stud high-low tournament also, and I have a 7 perfect against a 7-6. He's drawn to a 6. He's drawn to a 6. He has a 9. Hit the 9 on the 6th street, so I'm 7 perfect. I got it. And a pair of aces for the high. Let's see if we can do this. Pair of aces for the high. Can we scoop it? We scooped. We scooped it. Okay. So fourth, let's go ahead and get this down here. That's weird. There we go. Folding that. So, okay, that's it. That's how it works. Now, what are we thinking? We are at, right here, 45,944. So I was doing some math for myself because I cannot do it in my head. And our big blinds are 350, 700. So that gives us 65 big blinds. Man, what a place to be, just sort of riding it out, right? And cool. All right, so we're at 8-4. We just had 8-4. Believe it or not. We just had 8-4. And we don't have it now. I'm not even going to try to make a move. I'm just going to get out of there, right? Let's get away from it all. Wish I had a color. How do I custom color something here? I was trying to do a background color on the name here, JD Cole 72. I'm gonna have to get on here and play around. Cool. So we're gonna folding this. So now we were talking about levels, or not levels, I guess, phases, better word, of a tournament, from that beginning to the middle to the end. And, you know, how do you define those? And the end is clearly, I think, when you're in the money and you're trying to position up. I think that's sort of clear, the end game. And then, you know, within the end, there's probably a few echelons of how you play. But in the very beginning, I was simply playing really tight hands. I mean, I'm playing my aces and kings, you know, ace, king, top tier hands, and I'm playing them pretty aggressively from the various positions. So that's why I was getting, you know, aces cracked. I was getting it in good. Every position I thought I had it in good. I mean, even the straight where the guy caught a higher straight, that was just, I got it in good both times. I'm drawn to a 6, 8, 6, yeah. I'll bet that. 86. Take that down. So it's, I guess the mantra is stay alive. Staying alive is just simply first phase of the game. The early position is just get to registration closing. Once registration closes, I feel, you know, maybe even when the antes start, arguably, that you're in the middle position of the tournament. Now, the middle position is registration's closed. You can see the payouts. You sort of know where you are. You know how far from the money you are. And then you start setting those goals for the middle. It's like, I want to get to the money. I want to cash. I mean, even a min cash for your overall self-esteem and your ego is just what I need right now is a cash. In fact, that's when I met Phil Hellmuth and was talking to him and kind of getting some advice. One thing Phil Hellmuth said was, you need results. Entering tournaments and playing well is great, but not if you're trying to do this for a career. You need to show results. And then people around you that love you and support you and care about you are more likely to actually support your gameplay if you're actually showing that you have caches, even if it's a min cache, even if they're min caches. It's disconnected. We'll try to reconnect. Reconnection successful. So that was the story, you know, min caching. But now once we're in the money, okay, we're kind of taking a look at what we have available, you know, as far as chips. We're sitting really well at 5th place out of 113. We need to lose 30 more players. And then I feel that we're kind of into that end game push. How do we push? Once we make the money, how do we go from there? Our goal is to chip up. We're $90 into this, so a min cash is great. I mean, it shows statistically that we at least cash, but we're in this for 3 buy-ins. So taking a look at the lobby, we need to place 19th to 27th. We need 27th just to break even, essentially, make $4. But once we do that, then we're making a push for the final table. And once we final table this puppy, then we're making a push to win the big 2.8 thousand. Okay? So that's what we're doing. We're still waiting for premium hands. I mean, well, not premium hands, more premium spots. We're waiting for an opportunity to use our chips kind of as a battering ram to take people down. So being aware at the table of who's got about 10 big blinds that might shove. So this table isn't too top heavy. We're all pretty much, you know, there's 6 of the players here that have stacks above 20. I mean, I'm looking at who's the low stack. So we have the Razor here with about 8, 9 big blinds left. 10, 11 bigs. So this is someone, if they go against this prodigal son, you're going to end up getting it all in pretty much on the flop. You look over here at 84,000. This person's probably trying to find out what spots we can play as well. Quest for Decash to my left, the Trump icon. Well, there's 4 Trump icons here. Are people just doing that to tilt? Is that kind of what's happening these days? I'm kind of scared because he's got 11 bigs, 12 bigs, so he's just gonna shove. I think this is where people's comfort level kind of dwindles, goes down, so they feel the need to actually play a little more aggressively. Yeah. So, okay. Just trying to do my little calculations here. So we're watching the lobby. So we're in this early position, under the gun +1. Big blinds are coming up. So we're not playing anything that's too crazy here, because person to our left, you know, it's pretty much going to get around, it looks like. So we have 108 players left. Just going to lose 20 more, and we're going to then start shooting for the moon. Shooting for the moon. I really like being in this position. The last few tournaments I've been playing, when we got registration closed, and I'm like 40 from the money, I was only having like 10 big blinds, and it just, it's so disheartening, because you play, you play what your strengths are, and I need short stack practice, but not every single tournament that I'm playing, and that's what it felt like. It's a fold. Cool. This is video. Person asked to leave the pool. Black person asked to leave the pool.
What up, Insta Live? We got another police officer after I showed her my key and walked up here and tried to kick me out of my own goddamn pool. I paid $1,600 in rent. What's your badge number? That's my question. And Candace? Yeah, tell her she looks stupid. Now tell her she looked dumb. Just tell her she looked dumb, because I told her, I showed her my key. She didn't have to come over here. I'm over here. Yeah, but I told her that but listen, hold up. First of all, the question that you asked me was, do I live here? I said yes. Then you asked me what my address was. I showed you my key. What more of a conversation needs to be held? Seriously, what more of a conversation do I need to? But I'm saying.
Good point.
I did answer her question. I did. Why do I need to give this lady who I don't know my address? I don't know her. I don't know if that's a fake ass badge. What do you mean? I'm saying, just seriously. Just just think about it from my perspective.
Yeah.
Yes. She just came over here and ruined my alone time and my. Yes. Yes. I showed her my key. What else did I have to do, Candace? What else did I have to do? She didn't walk over there. She didn't walk. Were you going to walk over there? You said, no, you haven't. You ain't been over there in the last hour. You know, you. I already walked out here. Yeah. And looked at everything with her. Plus, your mom's purse is in the office. I don't know if you want to take that. Oh, I was was gonna walk over there. I thought y'all was closed, so I was gonna get it tomorrow. But like, I mean, this is like, I just don't feel like I'm welcome. You know what I mean? Like, she just walked over here and just literally looked right at me, like, yo, he's not. You know what I mean? I just showed her my key. I literally showed her my key. At that point, I feel like there's no more conversation to be had.
Crazy.
And I wasn't here. It was probably 30
crazy.
minutes, and I was here. I've been sitting out here since. Honestly, I don't care to hear you talk. If you want me, why do I have to leave my pool that I put? She don't live here. Do you live here?
There is a sign that says that I can ask for anybody to leave.
But for what? But for why am I leaving? I literally have been sitting here not doing shit. Literally just got over here, but I feel threatened. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm.
I already came out here with her, and I have looked at everyone.
I'm just saying. I showed her my key. I haven't showed her. I have been here. I just left the gym. I literally just left the gym and sat over. Okay.
For half an hour.
All right. I'm just saying.
Just walk in.
That's cool. Why can't I show you my key and say? And that's it? Why can't I show you?
Crazy.
If I have my key, I could have made up a number and she would have said what?
Why is it that because she has a limp?
Okay, but
All right, here's some aces here, so we're just gonna pump it up a little bit. We're gonna go like 2.5. I would slow play them, but I just read an article about slow playing aces and how ill-advised that is. Especially when you're streaming and you get aces cracked and you limped pre-flop with all these people to your left. So a good chunky raise puts these shorter stacks in a position where they have to do something. Shit or get off the pot. That's sort of what you got to do. Okay. Well, now I wish I would have limped. No, let's take a small pot instead of a... Would you rather have a small pot or a bunch of small? Yeah. All right, 2-3-6 opened, raise, stud high low. Caught a 9 on the fourth. Caught a 9 on the fourth. That's about it though. He hits a jack with a 3. Hopefully he was going low and the jack makes him feel like he can't do it. We paired our 9 on 5th. We got a pair of 9s. We hit the ace. So he's got jacks, but we're going ahead and draw into a 6. And we made an 8. So we're going to go ahead and call and get half this pot. We're going to... Let's get half. Well, he had jacks. We had a full house, so we got half our money back. All right, 10s. This is a place where I'm going to go ahead and limp. Could have played it either way. Could have raised it. I think both ways are kind of correct. These bet sizings are just absurd to me, though. You know, we have 8, and the guy goes 4 times. Do we really need to go 4 times? Do we need to call? If nobody else calls here, do we need to call this? We need... I would like to see both people call before we... All right. The pot's 59.10. We're putting in another 2-5. We're getting 2-1 on our money. It's a call. Very light call. Give me a 10. I can't see it because, nope, it's not a 10. We're going to do a stop and go. No, I guess we're not. Damn it. Do not try that at home. Alright, well, let's go back to work. Back to work. I mean, you're raising 4 times, I guess, with a bunch. So 40 bigs, guys. We got 40 big blinds right now. $40 bigs. Bigs. All right, let's lose 19 players and then let's go to town. Right? What do you have? Aces, you think? Flop the set. Holy forking shirt. Deuces. Can't win with tens, but we can win with deuces. So we're gonna call. Come on, red deuce. Deuce of hearts. Deuce of hearts. Deuce of hearts. Deuce of hearts. Do do do. Kind of a rainbow flop, huh? I'm gonna type in just to get that 3 out there a little bit over. Jesus, this guy. Yeah, call me with the 8. What? King 8? Ta! 2s. What the heck? Alright. Well, we're going to go on break, and we're going to come back in 15th place. Average chip stack, 26,000. We are at 39,000. So, cool. We're on break. 5 minutes. I'll see you guys shortly. All right, we are back in 20 seconds. 30 seconds. Here's my other table here. I'm playing this tournament here is a stud high-low tournament. I'm eating pickles right now, guys, so it's going to crunch. I don't even think anybody's really watching. Let me see. Is anybody watching me? So do people care if I crunch pickles? So if this is over right now, we would be in 15th place. Be in 15th place. Cool. Says I got one person following me, or one person viewing me. So I am going to crunch pickles. One person will have to mute me. If there were 10, all right. I like this better without a raisin ahead of me. I like this best with heads up. So, wait, which one are you watching here? Are you watching? Let's get that stud high-low. Nobody wants to watch stud high-low. Okay. So, he's tanking on this. You know, we are fresh after break, so maybe he's not sitting yet. So the fear of this is we have a player here that has, you know, less than 10 bigs. Well, 11, 12, 13. I think they're going to be, what I'm saying is I think they're going to be pretty guarded about what they're playing. And so maybe a min raise gets through. 2 times raise. This is the Dutch Boyd strategy, you know. So now we got it. We can pretty much do whatever we want to do here. If he goes along for the ride, if he jams, we're in. I mean, we can get it all in here. We're not folding ever. If he has an ace, he has to come over the top. He might have a good blind special here where he big blind had ace 4, ace 6. So that's just unfortunate. So I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Because if he calls here, then he has to shove on the river, right? If he has a 4, he should be shoving anyway. Yeah. So I don't know what line people are taking, you know? That one felt pretty odd to me. So, thank you. Yeah, that one felt pretty odd. But it was definitely something we're not getting away from, right? And we were watching that together. We were watching, yeah. So if this stud high-low tournament that I'm playing in right now, we'll go ahead and show that once we get to the money. But that is, well, I made an 8-6. That's pretty far away from the money.
All right, we are back in 20.
Yeah, so I made an 8-6. 8-6, 5-4 ace. Check. Hopefully he didn't make a 6. Yeah. How bad does, I almost want to see how bad the crunch sounds, you know? It's pretty bad. All right, I'll refrain from eating pickles on stream.
Is anybody watching me? That's what people care about, pickles.
Listen to my breathing, man. My breathing's like, what the hell? Audio input. I'm gonna move that audio down a little bit. Audio input.
So if this is over right now, we would be in 15th place.
Where is...
15th place.
There we go. All right, so we have desktop audio and we have me. Let me see if you hear me breathing.
Cool. So I got one person following me, one person viewing me. So I am going to crunch pickles.
Yep.
What
All right.
will have to view me?
Nice.
Number 10.
Okay, we're getting out. We're muting it. We're muting it. All right, so let's see where we're at. So we're streaming this. Ace King wins, knocks out a player, takes us down to 92. All right, so first position, we're gonna go ahead and kind of do a little bit bigger raise here because I want people to start committing pre-flop that have these smaller stacks. You know, these 11,000, these 13,000, to make it where if they're gonna commit, they're either shoving or, you know. Okay, so I got through that stage, that early middle position, and now we have the players. These guys on the button. He's been raising quite a bit, honestly, in my under the gun raises. So I wouldn't be too surprised what happened here. I might get through. Thank goodness I didn't min raise. Let me get through. And then some guy does something totally stupid like shoves, you know, shoves for like 50 big blinds. This is the guy who tanked before. Clock. I'm calling the clock. So you have 10 seconds to act. 10. I guess you only have 1 second to act. Sorry. I was going to give him more time to act than he really deserved. Check fold. This might, who knows what's going to happen here. So on the stud high low, we've been splitting our last 4 hands. We've gone to the showdown and we've split. It's pretty hard to make, you know, get edges. So we're playing pretty slow and steady. We have 36 players. 10,000. No one's been knocked out. Everyone's rebuying. It's a $10 tournament, $1,000 guaranteed. So people aren't too invested in it. But I just want to play one tournament, like, or at least stream. I just want to play one tournament so we can kind of focus and stream. 9 deuce in the big. We're never going to play this, so. I'm glad someone re-raised a raise so I can. Got jacks over here at the other table. Let's go ahead and. Of course, everyone's calling at the other table. All right, 5-2. I'm eating a pickle. Pickle break. Pickle rip. Should we try to raise this guy? I wonder if we should try just to pick it up. I mean, we're on that money bubble, you know. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna be like, you ain't gonna take my money. I'm gonna re-raise you. Spots, not hands, and I really thought this was a good spot. You know? Did he call me that fast? Jesus. I can't win. I took a stupid angle on this one. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Okay. Play 5 deuce off. Why do I want to play this one? You know, with 2 players heads up and the guy checks, that's... What the heck? Is he on a diamond draw? Just hoping to get there? Am I going to push him off a diamond draw? Pretty big scare card on the river, so ace. He can feel pretty comfortable with his ace now. I think he's on a diamond draw. Four from the money. Oh man, we're gonna min cash this, aren't we? Now we're down to 19. That was a horrible play before. Guess I probably should have played that one, huh? Guess I'm glad, because there's that shove we were talking about earlier. Alright, so now we're kind of getting to the bubble. So we're hand for hand now. It must be, let's see what the lobby says. Are we down to 80? Where is this? No, we're down to 84, so I guess we're still... Man, we just sucked. Sucked. $84. $83. So I know it's kind of chicken shit, but I did not play for 4 hours and 19 minutes to not get some of my money back. So, and thank God the San Francisco Giants won in like the bottom, like the 13th inning. So. Pickle time. We are still hand for hand, 83 left. people left. Let's get in the money. Pay the man his money. All right. Guy's drawn to a 6 over here. He hasn't made 7. I haven't made 7. I have a 7-4. He has a 7-6. We'll see. Yeah. I lost. He's got a 60. What's he got? Yeah. We chopped. I had the low. He had the pair. Okay. We're not in the money. Not now. I mean, I'm not playing just to. I mean, I'm playing to make the money, but once the bubble bursts, then we're gonna go for it. are still waiting for one more person to get out ahead of us. Then we can resume playing with 17 bigs. Let's see how small someone's stack is. What's the little stack? 2,000. Someone has 2,000. Okay. All right. So now we're in the money. We're guaranteed $51. You can see it there on the screen. In the money, guaranteed $51. So this is where everyone decides, shove. Ten queen is shovable, but you're going to get a call here, and I don't want to play that up against two players. Well, just because of where we are, this is a shove. I mean, I don't like all the limpers. I definitely don't like this. Right? The way to play this, I guess, would be to shove over the top and then try to isolate it down, but I'm not going to, because I think if I get one caller, I'm going to get two callers, and fives will not win against two calling stations. But, I mean, that was my move, dude. Because he calls, then we know we're bad. Now we're in a bad spot. But we got to go with it and hope we're 50-50. And now we hope we hold. Please hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's try and do the outs. A lot of outs. But that was where we wanted to be. Not much we could do there except just call. So we'll be happy to go out there. But we didn't, so now we're still in it to win it. And we are in 27. So we're going to start laddering up. So we're in the late phase of a tournament where we're going to just hopefully try to gain more ground. Okay, so we're going to gain more ground. And we're going to chop another pot here. Yeah, we chopped another pot. Freaking no. All right, 77 left. I kind of wanted to show you the payouts again, but you see them. 77 left. We are 27th out of 77, $94. That's what we need to break even on this journey. So. Drawn to a perfect 8. Got aces cracked right there.
a 6. Alright, made a 7 perfect. Scoop that pot. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna call this.
talking much, guys. I'm trying to get in some work here. Gosh. I need a pickle too now. Pickle! I hope this doesn't invite a shove. I mean, not from him. I mean, now let's go Hearts. This might get checked down though. We just had a pay jump. We are now up to $58.35. $58.35. The next pay jump is at 45th place. Goes up to 65. At this point, we don't care about the money now. We're actually just playing to win this whole thing. So, I mean, the min cash was great, but wonder if a king high is ever good here. Nope. So pay jump, and we have 62, and we have to get up to 46. Okay, you can do it. No AM. I have an ace, but I'm not going to play it. All right, 8-5. 8-5. We are sitting at 52 players left. You know, this is not bad. 52 players. And you know how many players started this thing? Let me tell you how many players. So we had four. What the heck? Keeps closing on me. 521 players. 521 players. 521. And there's 52 remaining. I'm in the top 10% right now. I'm in the top 10%. So, you know, just when you lose like a lot of faith, like you're just not playing well and you just can't, you know, maybe poker isn't for you, you show up and you do okay. You like, you know, get it going. Get it going. All right. Cool, man. We're going to make it down to the next pay jump. Pickle time. Check that. All right. We're getting to where we have 20 bigs, so I think we have some fold equity. We're still going to be able to play a little bit. You know, so it's not like an any ace shove. You only get called by better, so we don't have suited or a good connector. 8, 6, 2, 7. Not good. Not good.
sick so I can make this interesting.
Dude. Colorado Rockies, Arizona Diamondbacks, 18-1. Colorado 18-1 in the 5th inning. Colorado Rockies, Linda, 18-1. That's the score of the base. Are you okay? Hey, Linda. Hey, the score of the Colorado Rockies game, Arizona Diamondbacks, 18-1 in a baseball game. 18. I am 39th, 50 left. So we're in the money, guaranteed $58. Yeah. Because we've been playing for how many hours? Let's see. How many hours have we been playing? It says. Help me do the hourly math here. Gosh, why is it not pulling up?
3 o'clock?
5 hours. $10 an hour. We're making plus minus the buy-in.
Biden was 30.
I should have gone to the gym. But it's a cash. Alright, so you can see here we're 40 out of 50. But we're getting to the point where we gotta do something soon. Gots to do something soon. Let's get it done. It would have been fun to go to a baseball game that was 40 to 18-1. 18-1. We got another break coming up here, and okay, we're on break. I'm gonna take a quick one, and I'll see you in 5 minutes. All right, we're going to be back here in 1 minute. I'm going to show you, let me pull this up here to the top so you can see what the lobby looks like real quick. So average chip stack is 52,000, and we do not have 52,000. We have half of that, 26,000. And let's just do the quick calculations. You probably can do this in your head. I can't. We are at the 1500 blind level, so we have 17 big blinds. 17 is a decent amount to be, you know, playing along with, because we actually can navigate at least to another pay jump, which is at, we have 50. So we lose 5 more players, and we go up another $7. $7. We go up another $7. Yeah, exactly. Okie dokie. So anyway, but $7 is $7. We're just trying to get to the end. We definitely don't have to shove, but we need to consider doing things like, you know, stop and jump, or stop and go kind of moves. We need to figure out, you know, here's an 18,000. I don't think that he calls a shove here, but do I think Queen 10 is worth getting it in good? Let's see what he does. His only move here is to come back over the top, you know? Or that guy can do that. Well, that answered that question. Kings. Guy wakes up with kings, huh? Okay, folding that. We're going to bring that in and then fold this. We're going to work our way down to where we have 10 bigs, and then we have to just shove, you know? Yeah, so this is a hand that you probably don't want to open up too widely with. You know? Alright, let's do it. Under the gun, I think there's some fold equity. We can increase our stack by that 10% right there. Got through. Same position, but I want to actually flat call this and see if we can flop a little bit of this. And then we have more option. It's a good flop, but not for hearts. But I like the king in there. The ace isn't that scary with us all limping. I think with any ace here, we go ahead and shove. We're at the 10 big blind, but now we got another caller here. Is this the place? Is this where? Or do we wait 2 more hands? Let's do it. Let's get it in. Well, that is all she wrote. We got a pay jump. We got a good caller there. Do you want to double it all in with red or black? Nope. We won. We won $65. Not too bad. We came in 43rd. We win that race right there. We're doubling up and we're doing pretty good. 44th. I'm happy with that, actually. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will stream again when I get through registration closing and we're in the money. Till next time, thanks a lot, guys.